Charles Steer? Looks like our hotel manager has some splaining to do. You still here?
Huh? Oh, yeah. I'm just thinking, what a thing to see. You guys must be used to it, though, huh? What? Really? Oh, yeah. Okay, well, okay. So the thing is, she was gonna, pay for the room when they were checking in, And so she gave me the card to run, but then the guy, he pulled out a wad of cash and said he wanted to pay, so, of course, I let him. I didn't. Yeah, no, I didn't. That's right. I didn't, cause I wasn't really thinking good at that moment. And I was gonna call you guys back, to tell you that I'd been pretty much up all night working. And I forgot to mention the lady checking in with the Mexican dude.
I can imagine you had a pretty rough night. Cocaine has a way of doing that to you, Charlie.
Cocaine? What? No, man. I mean, I used to, all right? But no, not now. I don't do it, no. I'm a clean, right? Pure of mind and body and all that. But I got these serious allergies, man. I gotta take something for them. You don't got anything on you, do you? No?
No. Sorry, Charlie.
Okay, man, you need to chill with that attitude there. Cause I've been nothing but your go-to man on this case from the very start. Now you're treating me like I did something. I didn't do nothing.
Good catch. The carpet does look a little bleached out in that spot. Looks like someone tried to clean up. When you're done processing, we'll head back to the lab. But I'll have Brass hold the scene, just in case we need to come back for anything. Be sure to finish up with our witness. He may be the only one we have. You still here?
Huh? Oh, yeah. I'm just thinking, what a thing to see. You guys must be used to it, though, huh? Whoa, okay. I don't know nothing about that. You understand? And I know it couldn't have been one of our maids, because I gotta tell them when they can come in here, you know what I'm saying? So that's gotta be, the bad guy doing that.
This broken piece resembles the piece of glass that was used to stab the victim. Somehow, maybe in the struggle, it wound up all the way across the room here. Empty. If anyone used the hot tub last night, they took the time to drain it. I don't see a faucet. How do you fill the... Oh, I see. Cute. Mr. Hiram Dominguez. That's quite a rap sheet. Mr. Hiram Dominguez's prints are a match to those we found with Lynn Bowder's prints. And this guy definitely has a history of violence. His current address is in Los Angeles, California. He might have already skipped town. We need Brass to put out a bolo on his vehicle right now.
What do you need? What evidence do we have? You got Dominguez's prints at Pleasure City where Lynn Bowder was working. And the night manager's description of the guy who checked into the Cupid suite last night seems to fit Dominguez pretty well. So he's definitely a person of interest. I just don't think a judge is going to issue a warrant for you. But I'll tell you what I can do. I'll put out a bolo on the guy and try to pick him up for questioning. So in the meantime, you can do me a favor and show Dominguez's photo to either of our witnesses. It would be nice to know if one of them recognizes him as the person they saw last night.
You still here?
Huh? Oh, yeah. I'm just thinking, you know, what a thing to see. You guys must be used to it, though, huh? Yeah, that's the dude, man. That's the Mexican. I mean, the dude who, you know, checked in with the dead lady last night. That's him, I swear. So there's not like a reward or something, is there?
Well, I got some good news for you. We just picked up Hiram Dominguez standing on the edge of I-15 trying to solicit a ride out of town, which is technically illegal in Nevada. So on top of that, Mr. Dominguez is in violation of his parole for domestic battery back in the Golden State. So he'll be staying with us for a few more days, if you'd like to come down and have a chat with him.
Brass has Dominguez in custody? Score one for the bolo. Now we ought to be on the lookout for a way to tie him to the murder. Let's see what he has to say for himself.
Came to sell my truck.
How much you get for it?
Couple G's, I guess.
Not bad. It buys you a pretty good night at Pleasure City.
Pleasure City? Yeah, sure. You trying to ask me if I was there last night? Is that a crime, officer? Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. I go for the boobs, not the names.
Well, is that why you took Lynn to Aurelia's Fantasy Suites? But maybe by that point you'd blown the 2 G's. Lynn wasn't giving up anything for free. And you weren't gonna take no for an answer. You two get into it, and you put an end to it by stabbing her in the throat. Am I right?
Jeez, man, are you crazy? What the hell are you talking about? I came in to sell my truck. I sold my truck. Then I went to the strip club. I had some beers, bought some dances. Then I decided to go home. End of story. So what? You ain't gonna find nobody who said they saw me kill that chick. And you know why? Because I am innocent. I didn't do nothing. But if you want to throw my Latino ass in jail, you better come correct. Because I'm gonna find me a very good lawyer to sue all your asses. You feel me?
Mr. Dominguez, with or without a lawyer, your hitchhiking arrest lets us take your DNA. Open your mouth, please.
That's not going to be a problem. We have Mr. Dominguez's overnight bag in the property room.
I got rolled just walking down the street right after I left Pleasure City. I mean, you guys got a very dangerous city here, I'm telling you. Bastard got all the money I had left. That's why you picked me up hitchhiking on the side of I-15, which, you know, it would have been nice if somebody let me know is like totally illegal. What is it? Is that a club?
It's the hotel where Lynn Bowder was found murdered.
Hey, now, there's no way you can put that on me. I never been to any fantasy suites. Whoa, take it easy, man. I'm no killer. I never touched that ashtray.
Come on back to my office. We can discuss it. Yeah? I'm going to need to see some evidence before I go to a judge.
get some DNA off that. That's good. We have Kathy Bird's blood at the crime scene. This'll be enough for that warrant.
Hey. I'll see what I can do. Show me the evidence. The problem here is I don't see how these things are connected.
Kathy Bird, this is Las Vegas CSI. Open up, please.
Yeah? No. Would you mind kissing my ass? You think I'm stupid or something? You think I don't know my rights? You got a warrant? Yeah, I didn't think so.
We'll be back, ma'am, with the warrant.
Yeah? Do you have enough evidence? You found Kathy Bird's DNA at the crime scene. Means she lied. And that's the probable cause we need to get a warrant to search her apartment.
And if we find anything there that ties her to Lynn's murder, we know where to come for the arrest warrant.
What do you need?
Miss Bird, we're from the crime lab. We have a warrant to search your apartment. You need to open up.
All right, keep your pants on. I'm coming.
Now, Miss Bird. Well, if I'd known this was a social call, I would have made some of my finger sandwiches.
Hey, yeah. It is a very small world, yes it is. Well, I don't want to get in your way here, so, I should go. Hey, see you later, Kat. Call me, huh?
It's like you said, we're friends. That a problem? Why would I visit him at work? I don't know about you, but my boss gets pissed if I socialize when I'm on the job. No, Lynn wasn't staying here. Who told you that? I have no idea where she was staying. You know, I've done nothing but cooperate with you. And now, I think it's about time you take whatever it is you're going to take, and please just leave.
Somehow I thought there'd be more shoes. And look here, another chunk of glass. Looks a lot like the others we found. I don't think I'd brush my teeth in the same sink I used to clean my paintbrushes. Looks like a fair amount of blood in that drain. The blood we found in Kathy Bird's apartment matches Lynn Bowder. You know, honestly, Lynn's blood at Kathy's place wouldn't be that suspicious if it weren't for the fact that Kathy seems to have a real problem telling us the whole truth. We're going to want to match up all the pieces of glass we can find.
Yeah? Show me what you got. Looks like Kathy Bird isn't telling us everything. I'll have the judge issue the warrant.
All right, Miss Bird. We know you were at Aurelia's last night. Why don't you tell us what happened?
I already told you. I worked late at Pleasure City, and then I went straight home.
But somehow your DNA took a detour to the Cupid Suite? Strange. Perhaps you'd care to try again. Once more. With feeling?
Geez, all right, I was there. I just didn't want the hassle from you guys, but whatever. Look, I'm not supposed to dance for customers outside the club. It's a strict policy. My boss will fire me when he finds out. But this Dominguez guy had a lot of cash because he sold his car or truck or something, and he's leaving his wife, yada, yada, yada.
You don't need to spare us the details.
Lynn and I agreed to give the guy a 2-girl show at the hotel, but the guy ran out of money. So I was like, Lynn, let's bounce. But she started to have a thing for the guy. I don't know. I just wanted to get the hell out of there, so I went home. That's the God's honest truth. Why do you need that? Shouldn't you be looking for the killer? This is a total waste of time. Lynn was still with that guy when I took off. I left before he slashed her.
How do you explain Lynn's blood in your shower?
You guys are reaching here. I'm not even a lawyer, and I could say, well, she cut herself. Or it was that time of the month. Or you guys planted evidence. Pick any one of those, why don't you? Like I said, I left before he slashed her.
How do you explain the glass shard in your room?
Look, I'm not the only one who comes to my apartment, all right? Anybody could have dragged a piece of glass in. I didn't put it there.
All right, cut the attitude. You've done nothing but lie to us from word one. So I think the district attorney is going to want to throw in a couple of obstruction charges on top of first-degree murder. You're at the hotel, and you cleaned Lynn's blood off you when you got home. You thought if you just washed it down the drain, no one would know the difference. You probably didn't realize you still had a piece of the murder weapon on your clothes. Well, welcome to the wonderful world of forensic science, lady. I really hope you enjoy the rest of your life in prison.
Wait! I was there when Lynn was killed, but I swear to God it wasn't me. It was Charlie. Charlie killed her. And he said he'd kill me too if I told anyone. Okay, so we're partying. But then this Dominguez guy, like I told you, he totally runs out of cash. And I'm like, party's over, dude. And, you know, I say, Lynn, let's get out of here. But dude's not taking last call for an answer, and he starts getting rough, you know? And we get into it. Then Charlie comes running in, and he hits the guy in the head with a damn ashtray. Totally knocks him out. Now, I know Charlie because I've been to the suites a few times before, but maybe he was high or something, because he started yelling at me and Lynn. He wanted all our cash and drugs and booze, and I mean, he even tried to take our purses.
Let me guess. Lynn didn't want to give up her purse.
That's right. I gave up mine, but Lynn wouldn't. Charlie went crazy. He picked up a chunk from that broken ashtray and he... Oh my God! I loved Lynn. She was my friend. She didn't deserve that.
So when you called the police... Oh, wait, that's right. You didn't call the police.
Charlie said he'd kill me if I went to the cops. He said I'd get it worse than Lynn, and then he told me he'd cover for both of us. He'd just make it look like the Dominguez guy did it. Here, my cell phone. He left me a voicemail. Listen to it yourself if you don't believe me.
Yeah, my name is Charles Steer. Hey, Kat, I'm calling 'cause...
What do you think? It sounds like a threat, but I just have a hard time imagining Charlie really intimidating Kathy. I would think, if anything, it would be the other way around, but I suppose anything's possible. Let's see what Brass thinks.
Hey, What evidence do we have? Well, appearances might be deceiving, but that sounds like Charlie Steer has something to confess. I'll see what I can do.
Mr. Steer, we heard the message you left on Kathy Bird's cell phone.
You gotta be kidding. She played it for you, didn't she? Damn it!
Well, if it's any consolation, our threat seemed a little more convincing than yours.
What did she tell you?
Something about how badly you needed a purse, and how you stabbed Lynn Bowder in the throat to get one.
What?
You don't look like much, Charlie, so I get it. After you left the voicemail, you wanted to make absolutely sure Kathy understood you weren't playing games, so you paid her a little visit. You know, it's just bad luck that we were there at the apartment when you did.
No! Look, you got it all wrong, man. I didn't kill that girl. Kat killed her.
It's your classic he said, she said.
Yeah, but Kat called me to the room, man. That's how it went down. And that blonde chick, I mean, she was already lying there in the bed. She was dead when I walked in there, man. You gotta believe me.
Manipulating evidence isn't usually what you want to do if you're innocent.
What are you talking about? I didn't clean up the crime scene. I just wanted to talk to her. Jeez. But she blows me off, then you guys show up. I step right in the mud. Oh, you gotta be... Okay, fine.